I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh, I claim. Huh?
Victor! Hey!
Welcome to the Literary Club. I'm pleased to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. I don't know. I grew my hair out for like 3 years and it didn't even get past like my shoulders. And so that has to be like childhood stuff. But yet again, my hair doesn't grow as fast. And my hair can't even get that long as it used to. Because my hair grows now. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. ah, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. My
Oh wow,
words
thank
escape me
you,
in this
Victor.
situation.
You're such a
This
good
club
guy.
is full of, and I'm not saying that. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Oh, he's a monkey. Natsuki, the girl in a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small fatigue makes me think she's probably a first year. She's She is also the
Of course,
one who made
fraternizing with the
cupcakes, according
freshmen.
to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says, then quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, that is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri always appears comparatively more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Alright, that's Monica. That's right. It's great to see you again. It's great to see you again.
Oh yes, a mechanic! I need you!
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league.
Technician cannot. Makeshift artifact container.
So
Why can you
having a
not
smile at me so
do that?
genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica? Come sit down. We made. Huh? No.
Why can I
Come sit
not?
down. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girl have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in the hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Hurrah! Nutsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute. I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious.
Condition
Sayori,
is too
I'm
low.
about to go crazy just saying this shit. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you.
Oh, thank you.
For you. You dummy.
Is that actually in the thing?
What?
Oh.
I'm reading it. I'm going crazy just saying this.
But going crazy.
But it takes me a little bit longer if I read in my head. Ah, shit.
He's a little slow
reader. I didn't mean to do that. Shut up. I don't read. Yuri returned to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
Beef jerky. I love it.
Me too. I have pizza though. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I get it. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away.
Gay.
I meant that, I believe you.
JT got mad. Grrr! Grrr! Ben.
I gotta say that Clash Royale shit. Grrr. That was good. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
I hate when people do that.
I was afraid of this question. Sometimes something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
At the anime club here.
Now we're in the literary club.
What? The literary?
Yep.
Shoot yourself. No!
I hate literary. As president of the literary club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for
I think
everyone.
Aaron should kill himself now. Boom!
He probably joined that anime club.
No, he probably catches strays from guys.
Even the anime kids make fun of him.
Shoot, some of the band kids even make fun of him. That's crazy. Your own kind.
Your own kind.
Friendly fire will not be tolerated.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Oh my god, don't get me started about that shit.
Bait. I knew some dude that was like a try hard sweat.
He's like,
It
nuh-uh.
was like Ilya. Do you remember Ilya in Battlefield? Tall
Yeah.
Russian white dude. Yeah, he was on the Russian. He was on the
Yeah, he was
wrestling team.
fucking. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Ilya, the one who
Yeah,
can speak Russian and a bunch of other languages.
yeah, he's a sweat, bro.
He's like,
And
nuh-uh.
he says he
Actually,
wants to join the army.
debating is not required in the army, son.
To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Nerd shit. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literary, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Kill yourself! When I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are really interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like... Oh, that one tastes weird. You have to work hard to convince people. I'm eating pizza. And having strawberry bubbly. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we all really grew this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Huh? Get out of here! Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Yeah. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea.
It's just past 12. What the fuck?
Though I still don't really know if I keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literary. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Manga.
Ow, you shot me!
I mumbled quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly
No, it's
perked
a
up.
deer. A deer is
It
attacking me.
looks like she wanted to say something, but she's kept quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved. I didn't see the S. And timid. I don't have my glasses, so you can't be talking.
Get your glasses.
I don't wanna. They're crossed.
I don't wanna.
Here. Reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
I love vodka. Do you like vodka?
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiology elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once.
What
that's
did you just say before?
What do you mean?
I swear I heard something different. What did you say?
I don't even know.
Oh, run
I
that
was
back.
just
Run that
reading.
back.
I can't. I don't know if I can go back.
Run that back, Turbo. I thought I just heard
History?
something.
Oh, here it is. Alright, I'll go from here. Stories with deep physiology elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Okay.
I read a horror book once.
I thought you said I've been reading a lot of porn. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what is this? No.
No. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surely horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki, huh? Oh. Natsuki's eye darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you?
Oh, he's trying to beat the shit out of me.
For what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give me that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Say, Jesus.
My brother in Christ.
Sayori Siddles? What? I'm searching this word up. Siddles definition. Walk in a furthest unbothered or timid manner, especially sideways. It's like walking like sideways or something. I'm not cute. It's Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Blazing. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understood how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Shut up! Oh, I clicked off. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example. Help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Shut up! I wanted to read everyone's poem. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Oh? Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. No. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. So already made this have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Do you have your glasses on? But I'm sorry, I thought,
Taking your gun.
You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day. Jesus. Alright. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literary club. Or literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. Did you join, Jaden?
Yes, I was looking at. I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I look over here.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone.
Nigger is his name.
I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we all can share. Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey!
Hey, nigger!
Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Simp, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune.
He said, "You gotta say nigger speaking."
And I guess that's what's writing a poem tonight.
Yeah, JT, write it about nigger.
Nigger. Which one should I put?
You should put depression. That's how you feel.
Shame.
We need
How
to
do you
put
like that? Try.
chocolate.
Wait.
Fun.
Strategy. We're gonna completely change the subject.
Cheeks.
Plus,
Joy.
extraordinary or agonizing? I don't even know what that word means. Ah, what? Dark, death, sunset, misery, music, determination, fireflies, intellectual, lipstick. Dark.
Puppy! Puppy!
Puppy.
Yeah.
Dark puppy.
Puppies! Imagination.
Imagination. Yeah.
Oh.
Aura. Aura.
Put aura.
I got that green aura.
Suicide. Suicide aura. I got
Massacre.
special education. Is that really a choice? I just clicked.
No, it was special. It was just special.
Oh wow, I see where you got that from. Very creative.
Vanilla.
Ice, ice, baby.
Family.
Everything is about family.
Giggle.
You're my family.
Melody. Its own. Heartbeat. Hurt. Color. Candy. Atone. Precious and feaster.
You're a person of color.
Alone. Music. Landscape. Vertigo. Peaceful. Fantasy. Bliss. Insight. Sticky.
Oh, it's the punch out.
Oh yeah.
He got punched out of existence.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He's gone.
I'm gonna kill you now.
Disaster.
Here's when Jeff gets a costume. We see Jeff in all his glory, got a big picture in hand, and look, there's passion for fiction. We start off with a costume.
It went more of Yuri than anyone.
And then he smiles.
Yeah, it was more of Yuri than anyone.
Unfortunately, Kate and Gwen.
Glad to see you didn't run
Which
away
makes
on
Jeff a
us.
sad kind shark. We then
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping the promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like you deserve any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Man, that's crazy. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flopped back in her seat. Don't worry, guys.
LeBron is here. Yo, LeBron was good.
Always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire. Is that so, huh? The two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and him become that one guy, that guy can become good friends too? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation he puts me into. Oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Terry makes it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Reaching the bag, pulled out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention. It should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. This is... How is this girl... I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that, bro. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take... Phew, what even is the book? Tell me something else about. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Not everyone settles in. I expect Monica to kick off some schedule activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica have a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is also buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. What is this music? What? Oh shit. I think she knows me. Look at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes me make her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused, and I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyways? Well, Here, close the book and scan her eyes up over the cover. The book title is Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just want to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about these girls in high school who move in with her younger sister. But also as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but the dark turn came from nowhere. Haha. Gent- Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? Yeah, no, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seemed to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, whoops, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made it out to be the native one for letting their one-sided moral interface with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well start reading it right. Jesus. you know, you don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here then. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little appreciative. That's not comprehensive. Apprehensive. That's, I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you to, just something I'm not very used to. That, that is reading this company with someone. Legal company. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand that Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. That's a little weird, don't you think? Putting it on, it's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I would just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against yours and hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like her left arm. I don't even know how I'm playing this game. You told me to play this game. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages. Here, Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the page. The way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner. This is getting really weird. Are you ready? Turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep with it. Just skip this shit. That's okay. Yo, I didn't think it'd be like this. I haven't seen this game either. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like and I'm not saying that. My thumb gently let go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Coward. I don't back down. Never back down. Never what?
Disconnected for some
Okay.
odd reason.
Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Not like I can see into your head or anything, but there are kind of resemblance in some of your. Um, I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really don't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant more that it's kind of cute. Uh, why are
Yeah.
you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Ooh, I think it's about time we shared today's poem with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hands from the books, causing them to close on top of
Girls
the.
have different issues than guys. Girls are too complex.
Yeah. My problem
It's
is
like
what I'm gonna wear tomorrow.
their
It's like
problem is life.
I'm not self-conscious about anything. I'm
I'm
just.
just gonna wonder what I'm gonna eat tomorrow, or what am I gonna do tomorrow. That's about it. Not wondering if my nails. Nah, I'm not. I'm not really trying to do that. I'm just trying to have fun.
All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight.
Sun
It'll
is
be more
shining.
fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. Is that in that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a
I
mental
stand
note
up.
of where I stand up. I make a
I
mental note
volunteer
where
as tribute. I
I left
volunteer.
off in the book and slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
King J pulls out his Barrett sniper
I
rifle.
I can't wait.
Continue.
Sherry and Monica
Continue.
enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sherry is
I see a laser on your head. Oh, this motherfucker better shut up right now. I swear to God, I'm gonna pull the trigger. I see him.
Sherry is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn with a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit.
Oh
Jesus.
wait, he's still alive. Hold on, he keeps moving. Oh shit,
Stop
he's not dead yet.
resisting.
Alright, he's dead. I got him.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting! We got a sniper on the roof. Here, I'm here. Hold on. He's not dead yet. Hold on, reloading.
Pulls out sniper from back pocket.
Ah! Just like the kid pulls out like a Barrett sniper rifle out of his book bag, disassembled. Oh my god! Oh, get him out! Said.
Which
He
one?
said Sigma. It can fit 10 bullets.
I guess not. I'll just do.
He admits that he's gay.
What?
I'm gay.
Sorry,
son. You gotta get shot now.
So I start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair.
Nah. Sorry, Jit.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
You know, his literature is very, very, very bad.
What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
Girls are so weird. This is what happens when you turn into a girl.
Gods, he's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a deep breath.
Your character is very mentally.
I'm suicidal.
I got voices in my head.
What kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginaries and metaphors indicate you've been writing a lot of poems before. Really? Wow. That's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more clearly. Yeah. Okay.
We gotta move!
This is the reason I was able to tell.
Sir! This is a war zone! What the fuck are you doing? Stop reading a book! Get on it! Private JT! Get the fuck off your book! We're in a war zone!
What?
Son, get...
Okay!
His mother.
Alright, sorry. Back to my book.
Shut up, Nick!
It's just that
Son,
there's
get off
specific
that
writing
book.
habits that are usually typical for new writers, and have been thought that myself I kind of lean to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. And the end result is that both the style and expressionists are weakened. Yap, yap, yap. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building
It's not
them, but
enough.
getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Oh, it might take you some time, but comes with. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. You shouldn't be talking about people like that. I shouldn't. Sorry.
Shoddy!
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind them. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Fortnite is free fire, Fortnite, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, PUBG,
I gotta get to my stream.
FIFA 21,
Under the light. She writes cursive. I can't read this. Ghost under the light. The tendril.
Just take me off.
Panel. I don't know. Of my hair illuminated beneath the amber glow baffling. It must be this one. The last remain. Oh, that's an R. Remaining light. Yeah. Turgid. Tendrils. I don't know. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sticking blue-green hue of the future. I battle. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Light? How do you flicker back? I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. I can't read cursive. Fuck you. Uh, well, I just don't really read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. To be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Uh huh. Or huh? What? I thought it was uh huh. Actually, the story is about ghosts. Isn't about ghosts at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it all. But I remember the poet often expressed their own thoughts, feelings, experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolized compared to a ghost, lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Shut up! And so, to be left
Stupid
with
bitch.
nothing. After this day, I'm getting off this game. That's a little more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. But if I get off,
What
I'll
did
never
you?
play it again. Huh?
What did you say?
I haven't. That's a little more solemn. Putting it that way. I haven't ever thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too. So, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Do you think so? Yeah. Why does she play like with her hair like that? Yeah, of course. Ah, you know, I was really nervous about doing all that, and and I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you. Me too. Fuck this. I'm done.
Bro said, I'm done.
I'm done. League of Legends.
Yeah, y'all can play that. I knew you were gonna say something about that. I
Uh,
can't sit there for 30 minutes just to get one match done. Ooh,